last time I got any kind of volumizing filler underneath my eye area was sometime early in 2024, I believe, like maybe around February, March 2024. And you know, a sis about due for a little touch up. I did mention that I was gonna hold off on getting filler because I wanted to see what I could get done with this iRESTORE Illumina LED Eye Mask, which now that I look at it, kind of makes me look like a superhero. And shout out to iRESTORE for sponsoring this part of the video. All right, so you might have heard of red light therapy and all these different colored light therapies before. And you know, I'm sure you've definitely seen people, you know, on the internet walking around with like helmets. You've probably even seen me. If you join into a live here or there on this channel, you probably see me with my red light therapy helmet, the face mask, the neck and chest mask, and an eye mask. So red light therapy is amazing for helping with things from hair loss to tightening and rejuvenating the skin to helping with fine lines and wrinkles. I've even seen where it can help with texture and discoloration. And a lot of times people are worried, is it safe for darker skin? In a nutshell, yes. The heat from LED light does not get transmitted to the skin, which is a common misconception about how these red light therapy devices work. Listen, the neck and chest mask snatched my, like, had a little gobble gobble, the little gobble gobble's not there. I mean, she's not back to where she was in my 20s, but shoot, it took a lot off of that neck, you know, let me tell you, okay? And as you can see from my results, as well as others, red light therapy is kind of amazing. Like, I can't believe I used to doubt these things. Like, now I have seen the light. You might have seen me using this mask, which I love this mask. I've also noticed some changes in my face since using it. This mask also has blue light in it, so if you have acne, knock on wood, I haven't had to worry about, you know, acne, so I haven't needed to use it. However, I was using this and felt like, man, I don't need to use the eye mask. I was wrong. And I should have seen how I was wrong, because as you can see from the two masks, especially how many lights are here around the eye area and the way that it gets to the eye area, while this does get to some areas of the eye, and I'm not saying this because I'm gonna be like, yeah, you need to buy an extra mask. I'm just saying, like, if your eye area is of a concern as well as the face, then probably gonna need both. So this is what my eyes looked like on March 1st. And my skin was going through it this winter. Like, I don't think my skin has ever been this dry and dehydrated from a winter season. And I'm just happy that it's now spring and she's, you know, back to her usual self, because whoo! Mind you, on March 1st when I took this video, I was, you know, kind of overdue for a filler touch-up. You can see some of the hollowing. Doesn't look bad, but I was like, could use a little something, but let me see what this mask is gonna do for me. But I use this mask 3 times a week, and the cycle is only about 5 minutes, because, you know, the cycle's gonna be a little bit shorter because the eye area is more delicate. Speaking of, in the last video, somebody had asked me about it, you know, like protecting your eyes. The light doesn't come in contact with your eyeballs, you know, by the virtue of the shape of it. So I'll use this 3 times a week, about 5 minutes each time, and this is what my eyes look like March 31st. Let me tell you something, this is why it's so great to always get a before video, photo, get both actually. I forgot to get photos because I was like, you know what, I'll just screenshot the video. But it's good to document before you go on any kind of like journey or regimen, because looking at yourself looking for the results is like watching paint dry. So make sure you document everything. The masks are comfortable, they're easy to use. You don't need to, I mean, read the manual so you know how to But pretty much with this mask, once it's charged, you just slap it on and then you press the on button. There's also different settings, so depending on, you know, maybe one night you only want to target one area, or you want to target everything. Another night, you got that customization already built in. And you can multitask while using them. So, you know, you can do your chores, get on the phone. You can even drink a little something through a straw, you know, the little slit here in the face mask. You know, but obviously with the eye mask, you get a little bit more, like, you eat a little sandwich, bite a little burger. So after just 4 weeks, my skin underneath my eyes looks a little bit tighter. My under eye area looks more rejuvenated. But I'm happy with the results. And this is only after 4 weeks. Let's see what it looks like after more time has passed. Look at how rejuvenated the skin under my eyes looks over time. Red light might not get me the volume that I'm looking for that I'd get with filler, but the skin looks more snatched and refreshed. The hollows don't look as deep, and the discoloration that I'm left with isn't as apparent. If you want to refresh under your eyes and you're not ready for injectables, try this iRESTORE Eye Mask. I don't know why I wasn't using this before. even when I get that filler, I'm gonna continue to use this because I still want the skin around my eyes, which, you know, obviously filler's not going to address the skin. I still want the skin around my eyes to be able to benefit from red light.